Welcome back to Good Morning Kentucky, joined by our meteorologist, Ashley Cade. Ashley, it was wet, but I also found that there could be patches of some ice in different spots. So you have to really kind of slow down this morning or build that extra time like you were saying, because you just never know.
No, it's true. I mean, a lot of those roadways out there, for now, just wet, but like you said, I mean, with temperatures continuing to drop and, you know, bridges and overpasses are able to cool down a lot more quickly. For sure, the potential for some of those slick spots with that snow that we've got falling over the bluegrass. That's the reason why we have some winter weather advisories in a place for this morning, because we could see some impacts on that morning commute. Here's a look at where we have those winter weather advisories, mainly in the northern and eastern portions of the bluegrass here. These are going to last us through our day today, not all day, many of them expiring early afternoon, but still we are going to see the possibility for impacts mainly for the morning commute is what we are looking at here. Here's clouds and radar. You can see we started off with some rain, but slowly it's been expanding down into that snow as temperatures have cooled off. That'll continue until we see all of the bluegrass under that blue with those snowflakes flying through the air. Not going to take us long. It's been cooling down quite quickly. Here's a look at road temperatures and our conditions. Looking like for the most part, a lot of the bluegrass just seeing those wet roadways. Here in Lexington, we have seen temperatures drop to below freezing. It's looked like for some of our roads, so could potentially start to see some accumulations, maybe some slush, and also maybe a few slick spots. Again, overpasses and bridges. It's what I always say, but it's true. They're able to cool down a lot more effectively because they've got that airflow underneath them. And in addition to those cold road temperatures, air temperatures chilly as well. We're going to see those dropping by a few degrees over these next couple of hours and then really not moving much. We're staying pretty stagnant through our day today, but our winds in the morning going to be a whole lot stronger. That's going to cause us to feel in the teens. So make sure you're bundling up heading out the door. We will see those winds kind of tapering off as we go through the afternoon. By the evening, looking a little bit more calm, but it's really this morning and this afternoon will have enough to have us feeling like the teens and the 20s nearly all day today. So coat, hats, gloves, all going to be needed heading out the door. Maybe even your scraper or that brush to get some snow off as well, because we have had that snow and we're going to continue to have it. If you haven't headed out yet, you'll want to maybe get out an extra few minutes to turn the car on, clear it off, and also build in a few minutes for that morning commute, because we'll continue to see snow through the late morning for many of us, starting to become a little bit more scattered as we go through the afternoon. By this evening, things should be fully cleared out. Overnight, those clouds starting to clear, and that's going to help temperatures get down in those lower 20s, maybe even the teens for some of us. As we start off tomorrow morning, we stay pretty cold, but notice how winds pretty gusty out of the south. That actually brings us some warmer air. We're looking to be in the 40s, but with that also comes some moist air. So when we get a cold front that moves through on Wednesday, that meets that moist air, that's going to bring us rainfall, looking like a soggy midweek for us. And on the backside of that, the possibility for some snow with that cold front bringing temperatures down and a little disturbance looking to move through on Thursday. Some flurries going to be possible through Wednesday night and into Thursday afternoon. Not a whole lot of impacts that I'm going to be expecting with this unless something major changes, which I'm pretty confident that it's not. So that's a good news. We're just going to have some flurries flying through the air, maybe a few small impacts. For this morning, some minor impacts are expected. A lot of places going to see trace amounts, likely a few tenths of an inch. Some along I-64 could see upwards of an inch, maybe 2 inches in a few isolated spots. I don't think most of us are going to see that. I think 1 inch is kind of the higher end of what we'll expect. So temperatures today, we're right around freezing, but remember, it feels like temperatures are even colder. So make sure you're bundling up heading out the door. We do see those recover though. Wednesday, we should be close to average, but it doesn't take long for those temperatures to plummet once again past that cold front on Wednesday. Now it's time for